All right, everyone. So today we're going to be reviewing Achilles tendinopathy. So this is more of an acute stage rehab versus later stage, which we've done for other videos. So this is like you may have just gotten out of a boot. Your orthopedist might have put you in a heel lift just to offload that Achilles so there's not so much on stretch. But these are going to be early stages for that. So Nadine's going to be demonstrating for us today. So we've got a couple of exercises you can do. And before we go through those, one big thing we want to talk about is overstretching. A lot of times when you pull a muscle or if you have a tendonitis, there's a tendency to want to stretch and stretch and stretch. For these, we really want to avoid that for right now. So keep it more at neutral positions, or even like I said, when you're in a heel lift or a boot, you're kind of offloading it a good bit. So keep going with that. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is an isometric hold. So usually isometrics are good for early stage healing, bringing blood flow back to the tendons. So she is going to simply do a calf raise. We're going to do double leg for this one, and she's going to hold it for about 10 seconds. And you would do that, 10 times for 10-second holds. So she's going to go up, hold it, and then you can come back down just to the neutral position. Okay, so now we're gonna do an eccentric calf raise. So she's gonna do 2 up, 1 down. We're gonna use a little towel lift behind her. That way she's not going down to neutral. And you especially don't wanna necessarily do this off a step yet. Sometimes we'll go past that position, but for right now, we're actually gonna have it elevated. So she's coming up with 2, down with the right one. Do it one more time for us. Up with 2, down with the right one. So her right foot's the one that we're working right here. You do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15 usually on those. Good? All right, now at home, if you don't have a foam pad, we're gonna use like a pillow or something squishy. So she's gonna stand on the foam pad with 1 foot.
Seat cushion also works really well. So if you have like a seat cushion that ties to the back of the chair, you can pull that off and that works great. And then another little tidbit, this is particularly awesome to do barefoot.
Yes.
So these are my features. Socks, my very favorite socks. If you're looking for socks that don't ride down, features, spelled F-E-E-T-U-R-E-S. Sponsor us.
Hashtag ad. All right, so she's going to stand on 1 leg. Woo! If you want more, we'll add some perturbations. Really test her stability on that foot. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But maybe later. So she's just gonna stand there. We'll do about 20 to 30 seconds. If you're feeling challenged, you can lift your leg up. You can close your eyes. That'll make it a lot harder. But you should feel your foot intrinsics working and all up along the calf too. Good job. All right, the last one we're gonna do is a step up. So you can use a box or you can just use the step of your stairs. So she is going to do a step up. And we're gonna march with it just to, again, incorporate that single leg stability, and then slow on the way down, go back up, and then slow on the way down. Perfect. So those are, 4 exercises that we've given you today that you can practice for your early stage tendinopathy of the Achilles tendon.
So just to recap a few important things here. When you come out of the boot, a heel lift is usually recommended so that you can really kind of slowly progress down to that neutral position at the heel and the ankle. And then don't overstretch at this point. So at this point, you're really trying to introduce some load to the tendons and not worried as much about stretching that calf out. So these exercises are a great way to start doing that. And I would recommend doing these every day to start. I wouldn't overdo it, so don't do them 3 times a day. I would do them once a day, and then just see how your ankles are doing. They should feel pretty good.